All right, so let's look at Toy Fair for March of 1998. Whew, wow, that's a long time ago. And Lara Croft, Tomb Raider's on the front cover. Very interesting figure. She has painted on top, but those shorts are definitely some kind of pleather or fake leather. Wow. Even the ads look interesting. Oh my gosh. Web flyers, super shooters. You know, I wouldn't mind having these figures again. You know, so much, honestly, I'd rather just go back to 5 POA than have to pay the crazy $25 that we want now for these figures. Modern figures. I like the Star Trek figures. Okay, so in this one we have the table of contents. We have a Starship is Born, Superconductor, Digital Domain, Twisted Mego Theater, and then some regular old columns. Got Fanfare, just a bunch of books, or people writing in letters. Letha, the Spice Girls. Spice up your life. Scary Spice is my favorite. I think I have pretty much all of these. They were really hard to get at first. They had these awful swivel articulation right here in the wrist, or the elbow. Yeah. Oh my gosh. When Mummy's Alive, that was an incredible line back then. I'd love to have it again. I only have a few of these. I think I got this guy. Yeah. Armon is always cool. My favorite, of course, is everybody's favorite. Jack Hall or whatever. The guy with the wings. He was a butthead. Cheetahs never win, and winners never cheetah. Barbie gets fat. Okay. So, plainer, fatter, flatter. Oh, they're talking about the belly button body that came out in 1999. Yeah, she got smaller breasts, wider hips. She could no longer wear older clothes, which really ticked off a lot of people. I really like these small little figures. These were only like 4 inches tall. I kept him for the longest time. The dioramas are really cool too. That one was a really good diorama. It's like I was out in the sun and it was too hot and too bright, and I'm in the shade now and it's too chilly, and it looks like it's too dark. So hopefully I'm not wasting my time doing this in vain. You know, I don't think they ever came out with Rod the Star Gods. He looks really cool. I'd have totally wanted him. Nice little diorama right there. Toy of the month was Man-Bat. Sneak peek, famous covers 2. Oh yeah. Except her pleather outfit, and then they didn't really connect, like the boots were, yeah, it was not good. I think I had all of those. This one, his hands, like the paint they used, melted it for the gloves. Why did they use paint? Why didn't they just go ahead and mold it that color? I never understand people doing that stuff. Makes no sense. Yeah, Earth X. Oh, it's like a black and white. Kind of like a little preview of Earth X. The Fantastic Four. It's more like the Thing family. Keep them separated. The X-Men. Venom looks pretty cool. I think they made a figure of her. So we have Fighting America. I thought it was like Captain America in some alternate universe. A Starship is Born. Guess they're just talking about how they make these things. Never really read that article. Superconductor with Matthew Brady, America's #1 Superman fan, leaps over lesser collectors in a single bound. Collectibles of Steel, Superman figure telephone, 1979. Anybody have that one? Superman action target game from 1942. Wow. Superman turn. I bet that was all made out of metal back then. Superman Crypto Ray Gun. Nope, I had not owned any of those. Not even the Supermen of America from 1940s. Oh my gosh, that figure looks hideous. So here's Twisted Theater for Mego. If you want to read it, you can just freeze it and try to make sure everything's in the frame. Okay, freeze it there. And there's the end. Oh yeah, they used to have Melloway figures you can buy. I never bought any of them. I mean, you get $5 for the Action Jack figure, that's a good deal, but then you have to pay $3 and make it a total of $8. Are they crazy? $8 for a piece of plastic? Ugh. Of course, nowadays, that would be dirt cheap. Oh yeah, everybody had Wolverine. I had this one. I wanted Iceman, but I thought he looked really boring, like he wasn't clear. Look at action figures from the past, and it's even more past to us. Crafting your own homemade action figures? Okay, looks like Toy Fair number 8 will be all about Kenner Star Wars figures. So don't forget to check in next month. Hopefully I have that one ready for you. I just like looking at homemade heroes, although these are all pretty bloody looking. It is really cold in the shade. I went from being too hot to too cold. Okay, so here's the top 10 hottest action figures. Number 1, the 12-inch. No, is it 12-inch? Because it looks like it with the fur on his helmet. Yep, 12-inch. Han Solo with Tauntaun. We have the Luke Skywalker versus the Wampa. Dr. Evazan. It's mostly Star Wars stuff. Wait, it's, yeah, other than the Batman right here. Windblitz, Batgirl, and Harley Quinn. Then Castaway from the Island of Misfits Toys. Yeah, those were hideous. I remember seeing her going, ugh. I hope the actors sued that company. Yabba, yabba, yabba. Snort! Behind, I feel... You know, that's disturbing. All right. Fozzie, stop antagonizing him. You always get this way after too much night train. Waka, waka, waka. Oh, I love these. The way that those, they have these little things in the back and you can make them bow and stuff. I'm holding bread. That's what Blade was like back then. Blastar. They made action figures of things that nobody ever bought. I don't know anybody's ever bought Blastar. I know a lot of people bought that, but I wouldn't. I mean, if they made Drew Carey to go along with the Mimi, sure I would buy that. But they just made Mimi. They didn't make Drew Carey. What's the point? That's a really good Electro right there. I did like that figure a lot. He was really cool. Terrax. And yeah, I had that one. He was really good. I don't know if I didn't have these two though. I had her. I love Huntress. Okay, this is the Vulture I'm always talking about. Like, I love this Vulture right here. I don't know. They need to make a modern version or something. Yeah. What am I saying? I'm fine with the one I got. Yeah, he does look like He-Man. That's why I didn't like that one, because it's not supposed to be He-Man. It's supposed to be Star Wars. That's a great figure. Great line. Yeah, what was up with this? I remember that, and it was not a good one. I had this. I had everything Star Trek pretty much because I love Star Trek. Yeah, I remember getting this one, and of course this one, but... Okay, I had this, and his wings pop off, and these little weird missiles fire out, and they were like Chinese finger trap kind of weird things. They were really strange. Swarm. Okay, so just this picture, it looks like Cloak a lot of times. Martian. He loves Oreos. Serpentor was a really awesome figure. Yeah, I still have that hairpiece at least. Or did it come with Phoenix also? And a Yana. Shaft. Yeah, Swamp Thing had a lot of figures back in the 90s. Oh, definitely had her. Love Tiger. I always thought it was weird to have fur on the plastic action figure. Beanie Babies? Seriously? Now they're 50 cents each. Oh, Mallcats. Jim Lee, the man. All right, hope you enjoyed looking at this. I know I didn't talk too much on this one.